Hi guys, this is Devanshu from teamtemplated.io, and in this make.com automation we have created a shipping label automation. This automation takes data from our Google Sheet and all the details it takes from here from the input tab and build an invoice for us. You get all the details in the output tab when it is built. So it is a very simple automation. You can extend this automation to any other workflows of your own. Basically, we are using an PDF or image generation API from Templated. So this API allows you to automate all your invoice generation, social media generation, and everything else. To use this automation for yourself, you need a make.com account and an account on Templated. If you don't have account on Templated, you can create it. You get 50 free credits to test when you sign up for the first time. Also, you can choose different invoice templates from Templated, or if you want, you can have your own template created. You can export it from Canva. Also, we do have an editor where you can create your own template. The editor looks like this, but we have an template that is already in the templated.io library of templates. So what this automation does is it takes different information like sender address, recipient address, recipient name, order ID, all these details it is mapped from the Google Sheets over here, and you get the output in this particular sheet. So I'll run this automation and I'll show you how this automation works. Let's run this automation. Choose where to start. Let's choose all and now run it for once. So yeah, we are getting the output as you can see from here. This invoice is generated. You can check the second invoice, and as you can see, the different invoice would have the different names. So this is for Melissa Lewis, this is for Christopher Watts, and this is what we mapped it to. The first automation is for Christopher Watts, the second is for Melissa Lewis. So now I'll quickly show you how this automation is built. So the first module is watch new rows, and we are watching any new rows that is being created. So the automation runs whenever it finds a new row, and we have kept the limit to 10. Next, we have templated module. You have to connect it with your API key. You would find your API key in your dashboard. I have mapped it to my API key. Now what different layers we want to change is we want to change the recipient name. So we have already choose a template. We are changing the recipient name. Then you can also change the image. You can also change the color of the font. You can select the font family, font size, and everything for this particular layer. Then we are changing the recipient address layer. The address layer is over here. You can see that this layer is recipient address layer. We are changing it for each of our order. Each of our order would have different address, as you can see from here. Then the other layer we are changing is the order ID. You should have your order ID with each of your order. We are changing each of them. So like as you can see, the first order ID is 991318656, and you get the order ID over here. It would be changed if you map it from here. Then we are changing the package weight. We have package weight for each of our package. The next layer we are changing is the remarks. If there are any remarks for our product, yeah, like we have remark for fragile, priority. You could have different remarks according to your product, or if you want, you can skip this particular point or remark thing in your invoice. Package dimensions is also being changed. Okay, now let's see what the last module is. In the last module, we are updating the row. The sheet name is the output because we have two sheets, two tabs in the sheet. One is input, one is output. We are taking everything in the output. I mean the invoice in the output. I'll delete this thing and I'll run the automation again. So yeah, I'll have to delete it. So we are taking the sheet name as output, the row number as the same we have in the first module. We are taking the order ID and the rendered URL from our previous module, which is templated. So I have this template in image format. You can also change the format to JPG, PNG, WebP, PDF also. So you can change the format from the API from this module, or if you are using it in an API, you have to pass this extra parameter to change the format. Okay, now let's run this automation. So yeah, we have started our automation and we are getting the invoices. Let's check them again. We already have checked them, but let's check them one more time. So yeah, as you can see, you get all the details you have in your input sheet, in your invoice, the tracking code, the shipping date, the dimensions, everything which you have mapped earlier. This way you can create an automation, invoice automation for yourself also. This was a simple automation made to tell you how this API works and how you can automate your shipping label. If you're watching this video on LinkedIn or YouTube, I will link to the blueprint of this automation so you can quickly download that blueprint and use it in your own workflows. Thank you for watching this video. Have a good day.